with me now, former Liberal advisor David Gazzard, now with DPG Advisory, and former Labor advisor Eamonn Fitzpatrick with Fitzpatrick Advisory. Great to see you both. Eamonn, there's a lot of pressure on the government to move quickly now on the energy front off the back of the budget, and that continues to build momentum almost daily, Eamonn.
Absolutely, Kieran. Summers are getting hotter, winters are getting colder, so it's not like there's going to be a let-up anytime soon. And I think we've seen both the Treasurer in recent days, and now we've got the Prime Minister saying everything is up for consideration. This really is probably the biggest single immediate challenge the government needs to get on top of, and they've signalled their intention at every step of the way to all of those big gas providers. Now the trick is going to be the right solution they'll be able to bring in very, very quickly. I notice also that the Treasurer's already referenced some of that work going into whether we've got the right taxation point, whether more needs to be done there, and also just other controls. Plus, of course, a mandatory code of conduct, which would be not an insignificant step. Everything is on the table, and I think that reflects just how serious the government is now treating this and how serious people think it is.
Yeah, indeed. And my understanding is, David Gazzard, at the moment the government is getting all of its legal advice in place before announcing the various moves, because it needs to ensure that it is robust to any challenge from the industry.
Well, they would have to, because the supply of gas is done under contracts. So you're going to have legislation that gets over the top of their contracted positions that they've entered into that are legally binding. So, this debate, taking it outside that framework sort of shows how crucial gas is to the economy over the next little while. And we're sort of in this bind now because no one's prepared to get another molecule of an essential energy source out of the ground. This is Australia's thing. We've got more natural gas than Qatar. We're a huge exporter. It makes a huge amount of money for the country. It's cleaner than coal, but we're obsessed with ending it altogether to the point now where we're having to take what is contracted overseas and redirect it into Australia.